Go.
Rolling.
We're good.
Rolling.
Rolling down the river.
We are. All right, so Alex is the first to sing something tonight. Rock and roll. Greg follows it up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our weekly podcast. We are your brothers in arms. This, once it's loaded and sent out in the World Wide Web, actually right now on Twitch even,
We are in fact
going live, twitch.tv/brothers in arms podcast. This is episode 35. 35.
35.
Sounds like you got some fun over there. Yeah, 35.
It's a party,
Mind-blowing,
man.
huh? Yeah, it's always a party where you're at, man.
Always.
I got chicken nuggets.
Oh. Yeah, well. Good deal. So how are things going, fellas?
Oh,
Both of you are still on leave, yeah?
yes. What's the facial hair?
Yes, I can see the facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need a new profile picture. The three of us.
With beards?
Bearded and back. That's right.
Bearded.
Back with beards.
All the beers. I got a drink.
You know, so so the like nightly ritual before this weekend, which I'll get into that, but the nightly ritual for us has been typically to, chill out, turn the TV on, go to TBS, and watch reruns of Big Bang Theory. And it's always interesting when they leave from one season and you see the beginning of a new season. It's always out of order, by the way. But a new season pops up, and either their hair has changed, or they've got facial hair that immediately comes off in the middle of the episode, or something like that. And so, last night we caught an episode where Leonard had been on an expedition in between the seasons, and he came back and he had like luscious locks, and it was fun to check, but it was also, you went from one episode to that one and it just didn't make any sense. But this weekend, I don't know, I got a wild hair, and we started watching the Harry Potter movies again.
Ooh.
And I know, right? And so we started with Order of the Phoenix.
Choice.
And we watched that. And then last night we watched Half-Blood Prince. And then this afternoon, about 4:30, we started Deathly Hallows Part 1. And it's been a fun experience again, but it makes me want to go back and read the books. And Carrie was watching it too, and she's like, yeah, I really got to read these again. So there you go, boys. So that's been our weekend. I got to go fishing. You got to go fishing too, Greg.
Yes, I did.
Alex got to do something else. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, on Thursday I got to go fishing. No, Friday I got to go fishing. And it's a good day when you lose count, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I lost count. I caught multiple bass and a warmouth. That was an interesting freshwater. They're like bluegills that have mated with big mouth bass, and so they've got a huge mouth, but they got the body and the markings of a bluegill, and then they've also got the internal gills that got like spines on them and stuff like that. So yeah, these guys are fierce. But yeah, I had a great time on Friday. So.
Right on.
What about you, Greg? You've been sending a lot of pictures to the party, man.
So I have been on total vacation the last weekend, some change. And saw the ocean, went and saw the Atlantic. Kind of disconnected for the most part. I mean, yeah, I know I definitely updated some photos, but for the most part, I wasn't answering any phone calls. I wasn't answering any emails. Like, I was like, leave me alone. I'm just going to do my own thing. Um, gosh, got a chance to. I know you guys saw some of those pictures. So I went fishing in the Atlantic. Added a new fishing pole to my collection. Um,
Of two.
so before I went on vacation, I finally buckled down and actually bought a real freshwater fishing pole.
Mm.
I got a bait caster. Um, right,
Yes.
thank God, so I can actually like fish freshwater. Great fishing pole, but when I got to the ocean, I was like, well, I'll just take this one with me. And I got there, and some of the friends that I was with, like they were fishing with some of their freshwater poles, and I realized very quickly that they were destroying their fishing poles.
With the
And
salt water.
exactly. Well, and
Yeah.
the one guy, he it wasn't like it was like some crazy pull. Actually, it was quite the opposite. It was the bargain bin, $26 fishing pole, which is why he was fishing with it. He's like, yeah, and I really don't care. And
Mm.
so I was like, well, this isn't a cheap bait caster. This is $150 fishing rod.
Mm.
I'm not about to take this one into the ocean. I went ahead and got not a crazy expensive, but just a decent, $60 ocean pole
Mm-hmm.
to
Sure.
actually fish the ocean. Um, cost me about, like I said, it cost me about $60. It's a spin caster. Um, got the job done. I will say it's 10 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
And Alex, I don't know if you
Yep.
can, yeah, gets the job done, but holy cow. I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, no, it's a spin caster. Like I can cast that thing. Dude, when you're throwing a 3 ounce
It'll
sinker,
rip your finger off.
when you're throwing a 3 ounce sinker with a dual hook, like two hooks on the front end with bait, um, they're heavy. And I'll put it in perspective. This is my hand. Look very closely. Do you see that? That
Oh yeah.
line? You see that line right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's the line.
Mm-hmm.
And it snapped back and slashed my hand on more than one occasion as I was casting into the ocean.
I'll show you how to
Yep.
cast that thing, man.
Yeah, we're gonna need some practice.
Yeah.
Like I made it work, but man, oh man, is it hard. Thing's huge.
I've got a good catfish spot on the Potomac. Up up towards Jamestown. And
Okay.
you need a surf rod to get out into the channel. So I'll show you.
It's a surf rod. It's definitely, but
Mm-hmm.
it takes it's a learning experience. But at the same time, it was a blast. Caught caught a couple flounder,
Mm-hmm.
um, or fluke,
Hmm.
because
Fluke.
yeah, and they do have two eyes on one side,
Mm-hmm.
which was kind of cool.
One of the best tasting saltwater fish, in my opinion,
Yeah.
hands down.
Oh,
Really?
they're
Mhm.
Flounder.
Yeah,
Patrick, they're really good.
they're also
Like, they're
useful.
obnoxiously tasty.
So you get 4 fillets off of a flounder. All right, you get the two on top where the eyes are at, and then if you flip it over, you get two underneath on the belly. And what you can do
Mm-hmm.
is you can take the skin off of the belly, and you can actually use that as bait. We put it in the freezer and leave it set for a little bit, and quite literally, that's like the favorite cobia bait out in Virginia. It's flounder belly.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm. It works out perfectly.
Didn't know
Fish
that.
bait.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Greg, you're actually right in the middle of cobia season in the Atlantic.
I had a gunny I used to work with. He said it was one of the one of the tastiest fish that he ever caught, but also it's one of the most fun fish he ever caught.
Mm-hmm. You got to bash its head in when you get it.
Really? They put up that kind of fight?
Patrick, hold on. Let me on.
They look
Gotta
like
get it on YouTube.
They look like a brown shark. Like whatever you're casting.
Oh,
at
you're
them-
talking about cobia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You see.
I thought we were still talking about flounder.
Nah. Nah, he's in the middle of cobia season on the Atlantic, and he's not fishing for him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cobia.
Who got that one, homie?
That's James Sneed, Gunny Sneed. He was.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
He was one of the. He was a tuba player they used to work with when I was stationed at Parris Island.
Good eats?
Very
Yeah,
good
no,
eats.
cobia is a very good tasting fish, but
You don't fillet
it's
it.
also
You don't fillet it?
No, you steak it.
Ooh.
So basically, you take the fish, right, and then you cut it into steaks.
Got it.
It's fantastic.
Hey, Bud, your video is frozen.
Mine is?
It's a reasonable. Yeah, it's a reasonable picture.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I should take. Yeah. No, you're more of a.
I mean, it's fine on Twitch, it looks like. I mean-
Interesting. Greg, is it frozen for you?
he looks fine.
Ah. Justice.
It's not frozen for you. Fascinating.
Justice.
Well, fine then. I'll just keep talking to a face that I can't see.
I mean, Twitch can
For
see
those
me.
listening out there, you really wouldn't know anyway, so
No.
it's all good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Anybody on Twitch tonight?
Let's see. Nope.
Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
I love it. I love it. Well, Greg, and I guess Patrick, since you're close enough now, if
Yes.
if you get the time, I've got quite a few places out there. We'll take you.
Out in Virginia?
Yeah. So
I would like that very much.
we'd have to drive a little bit to do any like lake fishing, because there's
Oh
not.
man, you got a camper. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, there's well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
Oh, that's all right. There's not too many lakes where we're at. There are some up towards where Greg's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a better meeting point, if you will. But down where I'm at, it's all like rivers. Everything rivers.
Okay.
And there's all sorts of good stuff out that way. You know, the crappie, they stack up on the edges. So if you can find a nice brush pile out there, you can pull your limit in probably about half an hour.
Wow.
The bass are the trickiest part out there, just because it's always
Okay.
moving water, so you never know where they're going to be. But
Sure.
the catfish, there's certain spots where quite literally an old channel used to go. So you'll see regular water on the outsides, and then you get towards the middle, and it just drops to like 40 feet, and that's where you want to go.
Holy cow.
Because they're just sitting there. So quite literally, we could go out into the middle of a channel and just drift and pull up 30 to 40 pound monsters all day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But on top of that, there's also the beaches. So there's plenty of good stuff, especially around cobia season. If you go out to like Buckrow Pier, you can go all the way out to the end and you can catch them, or you can just put the boat in and you can drive past where all of the other anglers have their lines out. You can wave at them, and then you go for the cobia out there. So that was always fun. They always get a little mad at you. You know, they'll start throwing like 4, 5, 6 ounce weights at the boat, and you're just like, you can't hit me. And then you keep fishing. Yep.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave.
Smile away. So, always works out.
Absolutely.
But there's
So what'd you end up doing this week, man?
Well, I spent the week with mom and dad.
Sweet.
We realized that mom and dad haven't gotten as much Caroline time as anyone else really. So we made the trek out Monday, so after the last podcast, and we drove out to Louisville and spent some time up there with them until today. We actually came back.
Wow.
Yeah, we ended up back in Atlanta to try and break up the trip for Caroline because she
Sure.
doesn't do too well in in long car rides. So
Sitting in the car. Yeah, when you
Yeah.
called me, man, she was unhappy.
yeah, and she had Liz in the back seat with her, and she had Winnie the Pooh going on the phone, and she had Cheerios that mom and dad had given her, and pacifiers and all sorts of other stuff. She was not happy. Not
No,
happy.
she wasn't having it, man.
Mm-mm. So, yep,
Wasn't
there he
having
is.
it.
Greg is the disembodied head.
Hi.
He's in the dark. Oh, smile! I can see your teeth.
Yep. Yeah. That's
Man,
a bingo number for me.
He's gotten tan on us.
So, but no.
Sweet.
Move to the darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
My old friend.
So, but no, we got there on Monday. We got there kind of early-ish on Monday, right about the time that they both got home from work. So, Mom was literally opening the garage door to let Dad in, and yeah, we pulled in right behind Dad.
There you are.
So
Nice.
yep.
Well, when we
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying that in relation to that, when we went to go help them move in, we actually arrived at their house before they did. So,
Yeah. It was fun. So we went to the pool
I'm
on
glad you
Tuesday.
had a good time, man.
Yeah, it was real good. So, went to the pool with Mom and Dad, and Liz and I took Caroline, and she did not like the water whatsoever.
Aw.
She does
What
complete.
did you guys think of that pool?
It's not a bad little pool.
Right?
It's definitely not a bad little pool. We stayed mostly on the shallow end, so didn't really try the diving boards or the deep end or anything along those lines. But had a good time. You had to hold Caroline above the water because apparently the water was too cold.
Aw.
Yeah, she does fine in the bath. She loves taking a bath. Hates cold water. Don't know why. So, but
Take after either of you all? Yeah. You manage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind so much. You get on the boat and it's
Sure.
either, freezing cold or it comes out as steam, one of the two.
Yikes.
So there really is no middle ground.
Yikes.
But yeah, looking forward to that again.
Well, maybe maybe it'll be different on the newer boat.
No.
No.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah.
Alex, actually speaking of the boat, which one of you guys got me to start watching Smarter every day?
Patrick?
Yeah, it was me. If it wasn't me, it was Dad.
So, have you been
I
following
think
him?
it was. Yeah, I've been following him. He's
Oh,
got some good stuff out recently.
Did you see what he's putting out these last couple months?
Nope.
He went on a Navy submarine.
Oh yeah. Out in the Arctic.
Yep.
Or he was underneath the ice.
He went to IceX out in the Arctic,
Yep.
and as his video has been getting cleared and he's had time to put it together, he's been making videos about his experiences while he was, like, I don't know how many days he spent, but he spent at least a couple days aboard a Navy submarine.
Mm-hmm.
Navy
That's pretty
nuclear
cool, man.
submarine. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so well done.
Yay!
Yeah,
Submarines.
he's really good at his job.
Ooh. Nope.
Yeah, I know, boyo. You'll
Yep.
never get. No one will ever get you underneath the water.
Nope. Ain't happening. I do have a challenge coin from ISEX though.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I also have one from the North Pole, essentially. But it's their laboratory up there. The shoot, I don't remember what it's called exactly. I'd have to look at it. But yeah. Yep, one of the couple of times
It's named after some dude.
yeah. But they all call it Camp Skate.
Camp Skate?
Skate. Like a stingray?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
Camp Skate. So, but I have an ISEX and that one from one of the many times that James went and broke the ice. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's legit. Like,
That's legit, yeah.
cool.
Like quite literally, he rode the boat as it broke through the ice.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would never want to do it though.
No.
Like, I don't mind going out. I don't mind standing on one of the, sponsons and what have you and just looking out and seeing nothing but ocean around you.
Right.
That's cooler and all get out. But not even being able to open a window and be like, what's out here? Yeah, I can't do that.
No opening windows underwater.
No. They have some really cool like technology stuff that can't really be discussed over technology essentially. Yeah.
Wait, what? We're on technology?
Yeah. It's like a phone's
Internet is an amazing thing.
off type thing and like in the microwave away from everyone else. But there's some cool stuff I can talk to you about.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, yeah.
But you can't.
I can't.
So you won't.
I won't.
So.
Sorry. Yeah. Neat things.
Have been cleared. Tell you that it does exist.
It does.
Yeah, I can't even confirm that.
Not even that.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's why I can't even tell you. We got cool things. Let's leave it at that.
Cool things.
Yeah. Cool things.
Cool things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. It has been a week, guys. It's been a week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the opportunity to go shooting with Dad yesterday.
Nice.
How'd that go?
Went really well. It went really, really well. So, I've already told Patrick this, but Greg, when you get some downtime, you should seriously look up on YouTube.
Fun.
Holding. Do 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 boop boo do 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 do.
All right, you were saying.
So you should really look up on YouTube whenever you get some free time.
I don't know why it doesn't want to stay in my ear.
It just keeps
Being
falling
difficult.
Yeah.
All right, we're saying.
So the place that we went and shot at is called Knob Creek. Right?
Yep.
Like the bourbon, okay? But
I was going like doorknob, but okay.
I mean, yeah, name the same thing, right? But this
Doorknob
place,
Creek.
Doorknob
Who
Creek.
farted?
yeah. Oh, well, every year they do a machine gun shoot, and it costs you $15 to get in for the day. So just like any other day at the range, but you can rent fully automatic, um, anything from like an Uzi all the way up to they have like 50 cals and stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, like
An
full.
automatic 50 cal though, like wouldn't that destroy you?
No,
It's fun.
it's a lot
Oh,
of
it's
fun.
fun. It is. Happiness is a belt-fed weapon.
It's two handed.
Oh, one of
Yeah. Hey, hold
those.
on to it,
Got
and you
you.
hold down,
Okay.
and it just goes. Right?
A butterfly trigger.
That's pretty great.
You blink and you've shot all 200 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
You can burn through
Okay.
a 200 round clip, a 200 round belt in less than 20 seconds.
Yep.
It's
Oh
that
my
fast.
goodness.
The only thing I've seen faster is a Sea Whiz.
And those things are nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not a joke. I was about to ask, what's a sea whiz?
Oh,
Ready to laugh.
no.
So
No.
They call
is that something you do off the side of the boat?
they affectionately call it the R2D2.
Mm-hmm. It looks like R2 sitting on the back of an aircraft carrier, and essentially it's threat elimination. So say somebody shoots a missile at the boat, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Sea Whiz activates, and when it does, it basically pushes out a wall of lead.
Yikes.
A wall.
For lack of better words, yeah, a wall of lead.
So they test fire it every once in a while to make sure it actually works. 1,500 rounds a second.
Oh my goodness.
All you hear is burnt. That's
oh
it.
my goodness.
Yeah.
You're not allowed. Enlighten me, boyo. You're not allowed to be around it when it's shooting.
No.
Because it's so fast.
It's so fast and it's loud. Right? We hear them testing the Sea Whiz down in the plants, which are like 8 decks below where they're at. So roughly about 80 feet of, reinforced steel rooms in between you and this thing, and you still hear burnt.
Wow.
It's bad.
That's just rough.
It's bad.
Awesome.
Well,
But
Dad,
that's well, we probably shouldn't talk about this, but that's strictly defense, right?
so Dad and I
Like,
went
that's
to
not
this
meant for an
place
offensive weapon.
on Saturday, right? And it's called Knob Creek. Sorry. No, we're not supposed to talk about that.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Keep going.
anyway,
Knob Creek.
so we went to this place, and Dad saw it on YouTube, and he actually saw it back when we were there the first time, back in Louisville, because quite literally anybody who is anything in the shooting world knows about this place, because their machine gun days are just so amazing that everyone has to go to this thing. Like, it's ridiculous. While we were driving in, they have like a scrapyard in the front of where they collect things to shoot for the next machine gun day, which happens once a year. And there were totaled cars. There were kind of newish looking cars. There was a kitchen sink, the refrigerator, a couple of microwaves, deep freezers, like all sorts of stuff that they had just stacked up. And as you drive in, you look over, and there's like a Crown Vic that is a burned up, hollowed out shell of a car with a crap ton of bullet holes in it. As a, this is one of our trophies from what we did our last day on. So
Welcome to Knob Creek.
it was cool, but they do like napalm shoots, where they set up the entire range with everyone with fully automatic belt-fed weapons that have tracer rounds in them, so you can ignite this napalm in the middle of the range. But yeah, So the next one,
Greg has a heavenly look on his face.
he looks excited.
Yay!
He does. Yeah.
So,
He's just smiling.
like, the place was just amazing, right? It's the only place I've been able to find a German Mauser. You could actually, no joke, buy the Mauser. They had 2 of them back in their used section, and they weren't crazy, ridiculous expensive either. You could walk away with one for less than $1,500.
Is a Mauser a tank?
No,
I thought a Mauser was a tank.
so the Mauser.
What is a Mauser? Okay, go ahead.
It is a 9x18, so not a regular 9mm round. It's about a millimeter short. 9x18 round. That it's basically what Makarovs shoot, but it's a pistol. You remember Han Solo's gun from the original Star Wars?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the body of that is a Mauser.
Okay.
They basically took a couple of like cones and made a couple of things a little bit bigger, and that's it. That's his blaster, but it's a Mauser. They also had stock attachments for the back of them so that you could like hold it up and you could shoot long range. But it was like, yeah, it was almost the gun or the sidearm of the German army during World War II.
Okay.
So, kind of a big bit of history. But they had that kind of stuff. They had
Appreciate that.
all sorts of like really, really neat things in there. And honestly, you could go and you go and shoot, and you pay for the day. So it cost Dad and I, between the 2 of us, $24 to shoot as long as we wanted to. So, they had a 300-yard outdoor range. They also had a 22 long rifle range with steel targets. They were doing a 22 match when we got there this morning, or yesterday morning, excuse me. And all sorts of different people and characters. There were 2 range safety officers out there with us, so it was good. A lot of good fun.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So the next
Yeah,
up,
the stories you were telling me, man, about having somebody out there who could actually keep things straight and safe. That's important in those outdoor ranges because, man, they can get pretty wild.
yeah. Yeah, or you get the one guy who decides he's going to try and, be the range safety officer, if there isn't one,
Right.
and he has no business doing that.
Right.
So,
You are not supposed to do that.
no.
Who are you?
Yeah, or he's not paying attention and he
Who's
tells
that?
everyone, "Hey, let's go hot. We're good to go hot." And there's some dude downrange. Like,
Right.
come on. But no, it
Be
was
smart.
some good people. It was a good place. I really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend it to any and everyone. Knob Creek, gun range. Do it.
Knob Creek. You said it wasn't very far from Louisville.
No, it's about half an hour away from Louisville. So it's just
That's nice, man.
just across the Jefferson County line. So,
Oh, so it's still in Kentucky then?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
They have some notable people that go there, like Hickok 45. Goes
Oh,
there.
no kidding.
Yep. Because he's
I
in the
forgot he
area.
was in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I forgot he was in Kentucky.
Kentucky Ballistics, also known as Scooter. He goes there. He films sometimes, and then there's a couple other ones that I really don't care about, but those 2, they go there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Greg looks so excited.
Like it. That's cool.
I think Greg's
Greg
tired.
does look tired.
No, I'm feeling it. Trigger.
He's drinking it in.
Fair enough.
Communication has been amazing.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's real good. You guys deserve it. You guys need all the time away you can, because when you get in it, you're in it.
Amen.
Yep.
Yeah. So last week we introduced a flash question. I started it, and Greg said he's got one lined up.
I
so,
do.
Greg, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Drop it on us.
All right. So, question of the week, flash question of the week was this: if you could immediately learn a skill, anything, what would it be, and why?
Any skill at all.
Immediately learn a skill.
Any skill at all, anything.
Immediately.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I'm pondering this. This is a good one. I like it.
Any limitations?
No limitations to now, mind you. Obviously, we're not going into science fiction or anything crazy like that. But I'm
I'm
saying
not.
like a physical skill. If you could learn a skill right now, what would you learn? Why?
Do languages count?
Yes, absolutely.
That would be mine then. Hands down. There are so many different barriers you can break down just by understanding a language. The world would be open to you. It doesn't matter where you go. You go somewhere where there's a language you don't understand. Hey, I immediately understand that language.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a name that would quantify that, and I was thinking linguistics, but that's not it. Linguistics is just,
A FedEx
it's
slogan.
not translation. It's that's logistics, I guess.
Bingo.
Thanks. Oh shoot, that's funny though, because I was honestly, my brain was going that same way too. But then I got to thinking, I would love to be able to diagnose and fix any vehicle.
Oh, that's an interesting one. What's the reasoning behind that?
Well,
1980 hatchback Chevette.
I've got. Yeah, right. That's it. No, I mean just the ability to, to take care of when you see somebody broken down on the side of the road, or, because it's something that we've grown up with, that we have just taken so much. We've grown accustomed to it. We've taken it for granted. What the vehicles that we have and the vehicles that we drive, and we just expect that when we put the key in and we crank it up, that it's going to go and it's going to perform the job that we want it to. And when it doesn't happen, we ultimately have to call somebody and spend a whole bunch of money on something that if I could just fix it and get it done. Now, don't get me wrong, that's somebody's job, that's somebody's livelihood. I'm not wanting to take that away, but I just think it would be extremely beneficial to what I do, and then also to my ministry, if it was something that I could just, right now, fix something. Like, we've got a fork truck, and it broke down Saturday. Broke down Saturday. And we think it's a starter, and it's corroded, and it's pretty gross. But we're going to have to call somebody tomorrow and have them come in and fix this thing. And how awesome it would be just to be able to, go up, diagnose a problem, and fix it ourselves. Myself. I find that would be a huge blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
that's it. That's why. But if I could go Alex's direction, I'd do logistics as well.
Logistics.
It's a slogan.
Yep.
That's logistics.
Learning logistics.
Mm-hmm. I
Right?
might also just say Rain Man. That's a skill, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What was it? 428.
Mm-hmm.
So mine would be survival skills.
They don't teach you that
Like
in
out in the
basic?
wild kind of stuff?
Absolutely. If master of, I don't care where I'm at. Like, have you seen that show? I don't know if they're still airing it, but I used to like to watch it. Where like there was like four friends. One was like this like free runner, and then the other one was, whatever. And but each of the guys came from like a different background, and they would like snatch each other up and dump them off in some random place in in the world
Mm-hmm.
with a handful of items plus whatever they smuggled with them, and then they were expected to survive or get back to civilization.
I missed that show. Was that like a Discovery Channel or
I
something?
may have been on Discovery. I'll find it. I'll send you guys a link when I find it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it kind of falls along the same vein of like the Practical Jokers, where the guys try to
One up.
one up each other. But in this case, it was like they get dumped off literally in the middle of nowhere, somewhere in the world, and then they're expected to get back to civilization somehow.
Hmm.
Me.
Did I have to drink my own
But
urine? No, but it's sterile and I like the taste.
But yeah, no, boy, like that was kind of the idea. Like they just they're all kind of acquired survival skills over the years, and no matter where they're at, they've started to figure this stuff out and how to survive. And I would love to, if I could just have that ability, have those skills learned immediately, and know exactly, no matter where I'm at, whether I'm
He is tired.
He is tired.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
whether I'm in, the mountains, the Adirondacks in New York, or I'm visiting Joshua Tree National Park in California, or I'm out in the deserts of Yuma, Arizona, one way or the other, doesn't matter where I'm at. If I need to survive, I have and know all the skills needed that I could get through that situation.
You're not giving me the warm fuzzy about hiking the Appalachian Trail with you.
Oh Lord, not that bad there, boyo.
All right,
Yeah,
Greg, that was a good question.
that
man.
was a good question.
Welcome.
I like that.
I'm glad you guys had. It's fun that we each had a different answer. But
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
So, Alex, you got next week?
I have next week.
You have next week.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I already have it written down.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, it was a just in case.
Overachiever.
So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know Greg's track record when it comes to. Hey, how's your bingo card coming along
yeah,
there,
did you
bud?
make a bingo card yet?
Yeah. Love you too, man.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
Oh.
That's good stuff. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my.
Let's see.
Oh my.
I am checking. What's up?
People overcome adversity all the time. Look at Beethoven. They told him he was deaf, but did he listen?
That's
Hey, what's the leading cause of dry skin?
oh no. What is the leading cause of dry skin?
Oh, towels.
Uh,
Oh, Greg, your eye roll was audible.
Oh Lord.
it's pretty glorious. Pretty glorious. Let's see here, monitoring
No.
chat. Haven't been looking at any.
Oh, yeah?
I should probably look at some.
You would think that a snail without a shell would be a bit faster, but it's actually more sluggish.
Yeah.
It's also homeless.
Oh,
No. Let's see.
Oh, that was really funny. What's Whitney Houston's favorite type of coordination?
Of coordination?
Coordination.
And
yeah. That's where I went to.
Yep. I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs.
My wife stormed into the pub last night as me and the boys were down shots of tequila. "You're coming home now," she screamed. "No, I'm not," I laughed. She said, "I'm talking to the kids."
What do you call a bear? What do you call a bear without any teeth?
A gummy bear.
Gummy bear.
It's inappropriate to make a dad joke if you're not a dad. It's a faux pas.
What do you get
that's
when you
good.
cross a snowman with a vampire?
Snowman with a vampire. Cold blood, cold, frozen. I don't know.
Frostbite.
There it is. What did Tennessee?
Kentucky?
The same thing, Arkansas.
Same thing, Arkansas.
And how much does a chimney cost?
Oh yeah.
Nothing. It's on the house.
What's the difference between a well-dressed man, a unicycle, poorly dressed man, bike?
What?
What is the difference between
I don't know.
a well-dressed man on a unicycle, a poorly dressed
So
man,
it says save twice.
poorly dressed man on a bike?
One wheel?
Tire.
A tire.
A tire. A tire. A tire.
When I was a kid, my mother told me I could be anyone I wanted to be. Turns out, identity theft is a crime.
Her. Why do we need walkie-talkies? Our relationship is over. Me. Our relationship is what? Over. It's better phonetically. I like it. Mm-hmm.
Do you know the last thing my grandfather said to me before he kicked the bucket?
Kick
No.
the bucket.
Grandson, watch how far I can kick this bucket. And I'm out.
That's that joke. It's like that joke Dad used to.
And he's out.
What's the last famous words of a redneck?
Hey, fellas, watch this.
Watch
Fellas,
this.
watch
That's right.
this.
Oh, here we go. Give a man a fish. This is for us, fellas.
Hmm.
Give a man a fish, and you will feed him for the day. Teach a man to fish, and he's going to spend a fortune on gear he'll only use twice a year. And I'm out.
You know,
Ouch. Ouch. Oh.
mm,
Oh.
already want a
Nope.
new rifle and a new spin.
No judgment here,
and
fellas.
a new bait or a spin caster.
Dude,
There you go.
just wait till you come hang out with me. I'll give you stuff. It'll be alright.
He'll set you up, man.
I got
He'll
things.
set you up with all the salty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fellas, it's been real. It's been a good one.
Yeah.
Man,
Sorry it's been late, but
it's
we
my
got
fault.
it done. Nah, it's okay, man. You're on vacay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm on vacay.
Alex barely rolled in at 9 o'clock because he's on vacay too.
Too.
So
I had to get the truck unpacked.
now I will let you know that my family is disappointed we couldn't watch part 2 tonight, but
Oh, I'm
we'll
sorry.
do it tomorrow. Alex isn't.
Are the kids,
What?
Are the kids in school or are they doing the online stuff this year?
Not yet. We will find out officially September the 8th or
Hmm.
September 1st. So our governor is still kind of dragging his feet on those things, but
Mhm.
it's all good. It's all good.
Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Jinx.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are your brothers in arms, and this is episode 35. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, tonight, whatever time you catch this podcast. If you'd like to reach us, you can. You can find us on Twitter at yourBIA podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on Twitch at twitch.tv/brothersinarmspodcast. And you can also find us on YouTube. These episodes will be posted on YouTube at Brothers in Arms Podcast. So, fellas, it's been real. It's been fun. Got any parting shots? Any feelings you'd like to share?
Oh man, as always,
Mm.
drink water, take Motrin, and gentlemen, change your socks.
Change your socks. Old boy's tired.
Hmm?
Alex? Anything?
I'm tired.
You're tired too?
You said
Oh,
share
driving all
feelings.
day.
I'm tired.
Yep, I did say share your feelings.
Wait.
Share your feelings.
There we go.
No, I feel better. A little lighter.
A little lighter.
No, do you think you feel? Never mind. I'm not going to go into that conversation.
Nope.
We'll try that some other time.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we love you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
We hope to see you again here next week.
Next week.
And we'll see what happens. So next week, there's a lot of time in between now and next week.
True.
But that's our plan. And again, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I love you.
I love you too.
Love you.
All right, boys. Take it easy, and we'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Not everybody.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.